Don't these hooligans know that I have a 9 a.m. tomorrow? Nah, it's okay. It's just that one 9 a.m. and then I'm done for the rest of the day. Anyway, Bruins fans, it is not dying out! Because that is an exhilarating 6-5 victory over the Seattle Kraken. Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. Now look, even coming off of that Dallas game a few days ago, like I say a few days ago, that was literally a freaking week and a half ago. Even coming off of that Dallas game, I think that this might be the best. I think that this might be one of the best games the Bruins have played all season. Not the best, but definitely one of the most fun. Like we've been talking about Bruins Leafs on like freaking what is it? Freaking what is it? The 14th of January. That Dallas game, that freaking Rangers game from like November. This game might genuinely be a contender for, at the very least, top five most fun games all season. And look, I gotta be honest. Even if the Seattle Kraken are at like one of the top teams in the Western Conference, I didn't really expect them to do all that amazing this game. I mean, sure, it might have something to do with the fact that Jesper Froden is on their second line, but I mean, it's not. It's not like it's not awful. I guess I just wasn't expecting there to be 11 goals tonight. But either way, about 3 hours before the game, we heard the very big news that the Bruins had traded Craig Smith, a 2023 first round pick, a 2025 second round pick, and a 2024 third round pick to the Washington Capitals for defenseman Dmitry Orlov and for Garnet Hathaway. I have a whole different video on the channel. It was the most recent video before this one about that. You could probably find it in the cards here, but if you want my take on it, you can have it there. The TLDR of it is I think that is the good news is that it's a good trade. The bad news is that it's not a trade for Jacob Chikrin. The even better news about it is that it's not a trade for Vladislav Gavrikov. But because Craig Smith is off the roster because he doesn't play for us anymore, kind of unfortunate. I know I've been kind of giving him a bit of a hard time, but I did kind of like him. Because Craig Smith is no longer on the roster, we are playing this game with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen, which means it is time for Jacob Zaborov's second game over the span of 3 months in real time. Anyway, we start the game. And it does not start pretty for the Bruins. Matty Beniers, the hanging kid himself, he exploits a break in the defense and scores 40 seconds in. Anyway, not long later, the Bruins, after some pretty good shifts on defense, including a really good breakup from Grzelcyk on a Jordan Eberle, Jared McCann breakaway. It's always fun whenever there's a 2-on-1 and they try to pass and the defenseman just puts a stick out and says nope. Well, and that's exactly what happened. But after a freaking amazing shift from the checkmates, it's where Zacha just completely flies in, and they pretty much all cycle a puck, pasta to Zacha to Krejci, patient as anything, freaking read the entire Canterbury Tales by candlelight from that point, and still managed to score the goal to tie the game at 1. A little bit later, Marchand goes for goalie interference. I will say about this game, I generally like it when a game is really scrappy and the refs just kind of don't call much, especially in this game, especially in games like these. But there are but I understand that there are times where calls need to be made, and this one was kind of borderline. This one was kind of you kind of want to call there. It is kind of a take it or leave it one, but the Bruins head to the penalty kill with the best penalty kill in the entire league against the 21st best power play. I will say this game kind of opened my eyes about like one of the big problems with the Kraken. They are not good on special teams. Like they are really not good on special teams. We go into this game as the best penalty kill in the league against the 21st best power play, and in the 7th best power play against the 31st best penalty kill. We were really going against the second worst penalty kill in the entire league tonight. Second period, Wenberg wins a faceoff pretty early on, and passes it immediately back to Vince Dunn. Dunn just cracks it from the blue line, and to put Seattle up 2-1. But Pastrnak answers quickly and says, "Hey, I can do that, but a little bit faster." He just completely burns through Adam Larson, completely. He just goes around him, hooks back, and manages to chip the puck over Philip Grubauer to tie the game at 2. Less than 2 minutes later. And the second period was absolutely bonkers. Man, it was insane. Marchand gets absolutely robbed in front of, right in front of the net from Philip Grubauer, but he ends up getting his revenge after a really blue collar shift from that top line. A lot of puck digging, a lot of shoving, just trying to get the puck. Bergeron just against the boards for like 5 seconds, trying to dig the puck out and back check it to McAvoy. McAvoy fires it on net from like the blue line, and Marchand is just there to get his revenge on Grubauer and give the Bruins their first lead of the night. That is a lead that would last for a grand total of 58 seconds. Okay, another. You would kind of want a few penalties here. Probably penalties that would offset, but even still, this is just sloppy play from both teams, and it resulted in even sloppier play from the Bruins. The neutral zone, everybody's kind of tripping, everybody's kind of slashing, hooking, yeah, whatever the hell you want to call it, and someone back checks it to Jamie Alexiak, and the big rig just fires it on to tie the game at 3. Like, I know the popular criticism is like, oh, Swayman didn't really have that great of a night. He made 35 saves tonight. He made 35 saves tonight on 40 shots. And yes, that's kind of that's technically an 875 save percentage, but that's still a fantastic. But considering what the hell was being thrown at him, I would consider that a job well done for the night. Anyway, after I praise the Bruins for playing really well in the second, and Grzelcyk ends up going for slashing on a call that's kind of dumb. They weren't really giving out penalties for that for the rest of the game. They weren't giving out penalties before the game, before that, or after that. But for some reason, this was the one, and they said, "Yep, that's slashing." But you know what's been you know, it's been an electric duo on the penalty kill for the Bruins for the past like decade or so. Bergeron and Marchand, and the two of them just bully the puck away from I forget who, and I don't even know who they get on this 2-on-1. but Marchand just has the puck. He's waiting. He passes to Bergeron, and Bergeron just blasts the short-handed goal. That is my captain. That is number 37, Patrice Bergeron. Like, short-handed goals are so hype. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I'm not popping the hell off right now is because it's 1:07 in the morning, and I really do not want to piss off my roommates, and I really, really do not want to get a noise complaint from someone else in this dorm. Anyway, the Kraken don't really take too kind into the fact that the Bruins scored a shorthanded goal, and a little bit later, Yanni Gort tries to actually center the puck, but it goes off of McAvoy's stick in a way that just chips right over, in a way that just chips over, in a way that chips over Swayman. I don't really put that on anyone. I mean, yeah, it's. First of all, it's the penalty kill, so I mean, you're kind of expected to not have as amazing as a time because, you know, you're a man down. And second of all, that's just a weird bounce. I don't know, who do you really put that goal on? I dare you. I dare you in the comments right now. I dare you to put that to assign blame to someone on that goal. I dare you to assign blame to someone on that goal. Anyway, near the end of the second, AJ Greer and Yanni Gord go for unsportsmanlike conduct because they are chirping each other out. This is where the game starts getting really chippy. They really want to just be at each other's throats. I think the funniest thing is that the ref said that number 11 went for the Bruins went into the box, and I'm not gonna lie, that just kind of reads as that Simpson meme where Mark's gonna be like, Bart! Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just a reflex. I can't do a Marge voice. Force of habit is the line, not just a reflex. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Frederick has gotten in trouble for that more than enough times to where that that might be force of habit there. Also, at the end of the second period, Charlie McAvoy ends up going for holding. That doesn't get called until the very end because, you know, time's run out and the Bruins don't have possession, so they kind of got to call the penalty somewhere. So the Bruins are starting the next period with 1:41 of 4-on-3, and the remaining 19 seconds is a man down. Wait, 4-on-3 is a man down. Damn it! This is the problem with recording at 1:12 in the morning. Doesn't matter. Third period comes around, and Bruins killed the entire thing. Anyway, a little bit later, Foligno goes for slashing. I mean, the stick broke. That's how you know that's going for slashing. Like, I don't care who you are, if that happens, you gotta call slashing. Like a minute and a quarter later, Vince Dunn also ends up going for cross-checking, which gives us 48 seconds of 4-on-4 action. Bruins kill the rest of Fliggy's penalty, and at one point during the Bruins power play, I'm just sitting there saying, like, Krejci, what the hell are you doing, man? You have the puck on your stick. Grubauer is pretty much flopped like a fish in his own own crease. You have the shot, take it. Just take. What would be the worst case scenario if you shoot that puck? He doesn't. He doesn't shoot the puck until way too late. And at that point, the power play is over. I don't know. Oh, but doesn't stop this game from being fun. Like this game was like you give a push, you take a push, a little bit of face wash action, to where pretty much the entire freaking to where pretty much the entire Seattle Kraken roster wanted a fight. They were gunning for it. And it eventually ends with Oliver Bjorkstrand and Brad Marchand in the box for cross-checking each other, and that gives us a 4-on-4 for a good chunk of the Ford F-150 Final Five. Pretty early on, not pretty early on, like about a minute in, Jaden Schwartz tips a shot from Will Borgen, also from pretty much the blue line. This happened a lot, by the way. Just shots from the blue line that got tipped in or followed up on a second shot. This time it was Jaden Schwartz capitalizing on a Will Borgen shot to put the Kraken up 5-4. At this point, the crowd is arguing with itself. One side is chanting "Let's go Bruins," the other side is chanting "Let's go Kraken." We all know why. Especially with 3 seconds left on this 4-on-4, Lindholm passes across the ice to Carlo because everybody is focusing on the left side of the ice because everybody is there because the puck's there. He passes to Carlo, who's wide open to just take the one-time tap into the net, and that ties the game at 5 with like 2 minutes left, like maybe 2.5, 3 minutes, and after that, the Bros. Oh my God, McAvoy with the shot. By the way, another one that goes from the friggin' blue line. I mean, he just pretty much lines up. He pretty much lines up DeBrusk from the blue line, and fires it onto his stick, and it chips up over Philip Grubauer, and that puts away the game. The Kraken pull Grubauer. I think for a few seconds that the Bruins are gonna score an empty netter. They don't. Oh my God. This game was so fun. This game was so fun. It definitely felt a little bit messy, and not necessarily in the way that games against the Leafs are messy. This was more like, all right, where's the defense, everybody? I think the funniest part about this, and it's something that I'm not going to show on screen because I am way too tired to do this. Natural stat trick and hockey stat cards. The hockey stat cards is the thing that I show on screen where it's like, hey, this is like the defensive output, the offensive output, the production output, the miscellaneous output. Everybody who played tonight on like that bar graph. The best player from the Kraken side for this game, Boston Bruins legend Jesper Froden. That's just incredible. Anyway, notes from the game. The defense should probably be a little bit better. And I know what you're thinking. Didn't they win? Wasn't this game? Didn't you say Grzelcyk had a few really good pieces in this game? Well, yeah. Aside from those those few good parts in the first period. Grzelcyk was kind of pedestrian. McAvoy didn't really have an amazing defensive game himself. I mean, Pasternak, you're not really gonna put him out on defense in the first place, but at the same time, god damn it, dude, you really gotta develop some sort of defensive properties. The defense needs to play better. Thankfully, since we have Dmitry Orlov, and he's joining us on Saturday against the Canucks, this could work out. This could work out a lot better. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys on Saturday. Hopefully, I'm not as sleep deprived. Take care, everyone. Black and gold till we're dead and cold.